So from a young age, our parents told us, read books instead of playing games, instead of watching cartoons. And I don't know what your reaction was, but I was always like this. Nah, I don't want to read books. I hate books. I want to play some games. I want to watch another episode of this cartoon. But when I grew older, I understood that you need a mentor in your life. You need someone who can guide you towards success, who can improve the mistakes you're making. And a mentor is a very, very expensive thing. So, how can you still have a mentorship, a guidance, but not spend so much money? Books. And I've read dozens of books about self improvement, about fitness, dieting, your mental state, financial state. I've read dozens of books, but there are only four books which I call the four pillars of self improvement, which I want to give you. And I want to start out with the first one, and it's called The Way of the Superior Man. So, the modern society, the modern man, are very weak. We don't have our own point. If we're disagreeing with something, we're sitting very quietly in a corner instead of saying, I disagree with this. I think differently about this thing. We don't say it anymore. Our power as a man has gone down. And I don't tell you that we have to decrease power of other people, but we as a man have to rise. We need to be we need to have the same level of masculinity as we had 50 years ago, 100 years ago. And this book teaches you how to find your purpose and how to fulfill your purpose, how to go for your mission, how to create a healthy relationship, a loving relationship, how to care for a woman, how you should think, and all the stuff about how to become the real man. Or how we say, the man. And this book is just the fundamental for your masculine state. And the next book is the one which can complement it. And it's called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And this book is amazing because when you found out your purpose in the first book, now you can put it into action. Because in Napoleon Hill, most of the people think it's about money making. But these are the people who actually stay unsuccessful, who don't reach the levels of success. Because this book is much more than only money making. It's about how to have a burning desire, how to follow your burning desire, how to have persistence, that you're getting knocked down 7 times by failure, but you're not knocked out, you're not quitting, you're just standing up and you're fighting back because you want to reach your burning desire, you want to fulfill your purpose. It helps you out how to create a clear and a good plan. And after you know your purpose, you put it into action. And actually, with these two books, your mind is already like 10 times better than it was before. And the third book, this will change your life completely. But I'll tell you later why. Because the first two books, they'll change your life. But this one is exceptional. And first of all, I didn't want to give it to you because I was a bit scared that you would maybe use it for the bad. Because this book is made for the good, but also for the evil. Because the information is so powerful. And the book is called 48 Laws of Power. And this book is a lot about how to gain influence and then how to maintain influence around people by techniques of manipulation. And this book, it just shows you that you can become a leader and you can influence a huge amount of people, that they will follow you, that they'll do what you're saying. And why is this book that dangerous? So manipulation, as most of the people think, if you think about the word manipulation, you think about the bad things, controlling people for your own benefits. However, you can also use it for the good. You can influence and manipulate people to serve the good in the world. So, if you are going to read this book, before you read, please think in your head, do you want to create something good or bad in this world? And I think you're a smart person. I think and I hope that you're going to use it for the good. because we have more than enough evil in this world and we don't have enough good people. We don't have enough people who want to make this a better place. And why is this book going to change your life compared to the first two books, which also change your life, but this one is different? You'll unlock your true self and you'll see if you're made for the good or for the evil. And the last book which I want to give you is a very unusual one. However, I think it's a very, very good book. Because look, the last books were a lot about communicating and about your mindset. However, this book is already more about your engine, about your body. Because to become the best version of yourself, it's not mentally, but it's also physically. And this book is called Food Rules by Michael Pollan. Not a lot of people are talking about this book, and I think this book deserves more credits because it shows you how you should eat, what you should eat, and when you should eat. So you get a completely understanding of which rules of diet you have to follow. And diet is so important that only by using examples and rules in this book, my focus went up, my productivity went up, my energy throughout the day went up, and my health, it became much better. Just by using the basic rules in the book. Because look, we are an engine and we have to work and we get the fuel. And think of it, if you have an expensive car, a very expensive, luxurious and exclusive car, you're not giving it the worst quality fuel. You want to give it the best quality fuel. Even though it costs much, you want to give the best quality fuel to make it, to give the car the best potential. And think now about yourself. You are the car. You want to give yourself the best fuel ever or the garbage?